What's good, y'all? Y'all come on up in here. I don't know who all gonna show up, and I don't give a fuck either. I'm getting this song up out the way now, so I ain't gotta worry about it tomorrow. All I gotta focus on is bill collector. I'm just not too long ago getting back from the damn chair, girl. But what's up? What's T? Christina, I'm tired. But I'm gonna get this song up out the way. I'm gonna keep it pushing. What y'all got going on? What up, Rahm? Ain't too many people gonna be up in here, but I don't give a fuck. I'm doing this, I get it out the way. And I'm going to bed. So, Well, I appreciate the 15 of y'all too. I appreciate the 15 of y'all too. Appreciate you, Janice. And girl, I ain't gonna be here long. Yo, what's up? I'm ready for bed too. Trust me, when I end this, I'm going to bed. BED. I'm tired. Hey y'all, hey. Excuse me. I got me some seltzer water in. The black cherry guy. Hey, black cherry? Yeah, black cherry. Was y'all still going off about them comments last night? Child, a mess. But that's how it should be. But y'all know me, I'm just messing. Y'all not get started at the 10-minute mark, girl. Don't rush me. I finna hand in my reading card. I'm sick of reading people down. Okay, now I don't know how y'all feel about it, and I don't care. Okay? I'm sick of reading the roast nose. Okay, I am. I'm tired. Try to be taping up your arm like a present on Christmas morning. 10. Chasing LA. This is season 3, episode 2. The hell is it? A Dangerous Game. So the episode continues with David flipping over the table down to Trey, Howard, and Loso. Like I said, David, I like you. I like you a lot. I really do. And I think you make for great TV. But flipping over that table, it was just a lot for me. Like, I don't feel like, excuse me. Now, had somebody hit you, that probably would have been one thing, and I'd have been here for the table flip. But ain't nobody touch you, friend. So it won't even no need for you to even go down that route. My personal opinion. Okay, now I get you may have felt disrespected, and nobody wants to be disrespected. I get that. But Andre's brunch and the food, the table, none of that did nothing to you, friend. Quit flipping over these tables, honey. Moving on. Fly King guy tells King Payne that David said that he had to pay $3 extra to get down to the sex party. And then King Payne reminds Javante that he was there also laying it low and spreading it wide and busting it all wide as all outside down to the damn courtyard. Look, I don't know if any of that is true or not. I really don't. Now they kind of explained what the party was. It was like a Latino Oasis type thing. Now, do sex happens there? Yeah, it do, but that don't necessarily mean that Javon. Now, I know what I said last night. I was just roasting and gagging. Honest opinion, because I'm tired. He said that he was there to perform. Y'all know he's a rapper. He was saying he had got paid to perform, and that's all he said that he did. I'm willing to believe him. Because I mean, I may go to a party like that, but that don't mean I'm gonna be around there laying it low and spreading the wide and busting it wide open. Like that don't mean I'm gonna be out there doing all that. First of all, when I go to a place like that, I'm gonna have on a sarong. Do you understand? I don't go nowhere but funky pussy naked unless it's in my house or in my bed or in my shower. Like look, I'm a freak and all that, but I ain't that much of a damn freak, bitch. Like I don't get down with all that. And I believe King Payne when he say, "Look, I don't get down with all of that. I ain't finna be all up in my drawers, doing this, that thing, and the other." I believe it. I believe it. So David leaves feeling like everybody is messy and fake as fuck. I mean, David, it is not that. I think their feelings kind of echo mine and everybody else's. The table flip was just way too much. Now, it's okay to have your feelings, and it's okay to feel away, and it's okay to feel like this, that thing, and together. But see, when you cross the line of like flipping tables and exciting violence, it just become a lot for people. I don't necessarily think nobody there was being fake. Um, I think, just that situation was just a lot for everybody. And it was, friend. And again, I like you, David. I ain't up here giving you the business. Like that bum ass nigga in the dress round there to Atlanta. Y'all know Novocaine, that dude. Like I ain't up here giving you all of that. But I'm just saying, friend, like it was a lot. It was, friend. No tea, no shade, but it was the whole like Safari won't here for it. Nobody was really here for it. Hershey at home with her family, her son and her daughter. I forgot their name. They have a dinner, and he also lets us know that he got his cousin. Yeah, his little cousin. I know his name, Bryson, there with them as well. Look, shout out to Hershey. Okay, look, Hershey here to depict her life, and that's it. Hershey ain't trying to be a part of the fugaziness. Hershey ain't trying to be a part of the foolala. She ain't trying to be a part of none of that shit. Okay, we said it last night. She up here giving the Keisha Cole edit. She here to depict her family, her businesses, her chasing, and that's it. Like she ain't here for a whole bunch of fluff that a lot of everybody else is here for. And listen, I get it. I get it because of how the experience was for her the last time that she was up here. I totally get it and I understand. I know I'm saying her, but y'all know. I totally get it and I understand it. Like, look, I would gladly take the Keisha Cole edit too. No tea, no shade. If it'll keep me out of trouble and keep me out of some unnecessary mess, give me the Keisha Cole edit as well. I totally understand it. So Trey Howard invites some of the group out for lunch, and then they talk about the icon brunch. And so Trey brings a new guy. He's a rapper. His name is Big Dream. Y'all know Tremel Thay. He's the finest thing walking. I mean, I suppose. And don't get me wrong. Yeah, Dream cute or whatever. Dream real cute. And that was really all that was to that. He was cute. Don't get me wrong. But the whole crop top thing, y'all know how I feel about that. Moving on. So Trey tells them the last he heard, David was arrested for squatting down to somebody's home down to the LA and some other things. Now, last night, David came up under the comments and said he was not the only person that had to go down to Mrs. Ferguson's finishing school for girls. Okay. He said he was not the only person. He said it's about 8 other folk that also had to set their asses down to Mrs. Ferguson's finishing school for girls. Look, look, and this is what I said last night. That may have been Davis' address, but it's apparent he don't live there no. Okay, it's apparent that he don't live there no more. I feel like we all get a big kick of like throwing up in somebody's faces their past and what they do, and on one token, I understand where Trey Howard is coming from because it's like if I don't live my life like that, then I don't necessarily want nobody around me that conducts their life like that. But give a person a chance to show you whether that's still them or whether that was what they had going on. But everybody grows up well, everybody should grow up eventually. right? So maybe he's had his growed up moment and he's trying to be on a bigger path. And the more you keep trying to drill that in somebody's head, they can never move past it. So my advice to Trey Howard is get a boy a chance from afar, but give him a chance to show you what he's like now versus how you remembered him way back in 2018. None of us are the same from 2018. We went through a whole pandemic. I was fat in 2018. Like, let's just be clear. Moving on. So we meet Pretty Boy Rock. He says we may know him from iTunes charting hits, from his music or modeling, and then he meets up with Big Dream. Listen, no tea, no shade to you, baby, but I don't know you from nothing or nowhere but this show. Okay? But that's just me. I'm not taking away your accomplishments, but y'all have a huge knack of getting up here. Y'all may know me from girl, we don't know you from nowhere. But but chasing Atlanta. I mean chasing LA. Now no shade to Pretty Boy Rock, because he did come down into the comments and I said he was real sweet and he was. Ain't no shade to you at all, Pretty Boy Rock. I'm gonna give you a chance and I can't wait to get to know you. But I'm just saying, don't get up here acting like the girls know you like that, honey, because I guarantee you half of us don't. But that was really all that was to that scene. Moving on. Andre meets with his friend Darian to help him out with his models for his new clothing line. So we get introduced to Darian and he does fashion. Really was not much to that scene. Shout out to you, Darian. Like I said, I'm gonna give all of y'all a chance. I'm gonna see what all of y'all giving. I'm gonna see what all of y'all gonna bring. So I can't wait to see what you gonna bring, sir. Moving on. Rahm has a photo shoot for his new song called Attention, and it was cute. It was. The song was real cute. So shout out to Rahm. He talks about going through a lot in his past relationships and he thought about moving back to Chicago, but he decided to stay to California. Look, I get it. Don't let nobody run you out of your damn city. Ain't about where you're from, is where you at. Don't allow nobody to run you up. But listen, if you can make it in Cali, you can make it anywhere. All right. So I actually applaud you and commend you for still staying where you at and making it happen and figuring it out for yourself. Now, a person is a past for a reason. And I understand he may be something that you used to, but obviously y'all aren't meant to be together, or at least for right now, because if y'all was meant to be together, y'all would still be together. All right. So I feel like the best thing that you should do is just focus on you and your career and not worry about a man right now. If it's meant for that same person to be in your life, then they'll still be there when the time is right. But I feel like you need to strike while the iron is hot. Just continue doing you, continue working on your music, your brand, and push that out. And then, if the time is right and if it's meant to be, it'll be. That's just some grown lady womanly advice to you. Moving on. I'm moving on past the sharks. I'm tired. David meets with Andre King Payne and Fly King at smooth things over. David tells Fly King his side of the story with Trey Howard, and he brings some receipts. And he bought some text messages, um, or Instagram DMs, one of the two. I want to say it was Instagram DMs. Um, that he showed, and he also mentioned about Cash App requests that Trey Howard was sending him, alluded to the fact that he accepted the request and sent him money or whatever. But then Trey Howard came under the comments last night and said he didn't receive a penny from David. Listen, at this point, is Trey Howard's word against David. Okay, it is. It's Trey Howard's words against David's. And I believe that the truth is somewhere in what both of them are saying. Do I feel like both of them are giving the unadulterated truth? No, I don't. But do I feel like the truth is in there somewhere betwixt the both of them? Yes, I do. King Payne comes and says he was confused by Fly King Guy being there because he felt like he had made up his mind about David. He feels like Fly King was being messy when he told him about what David said. And I said this last night. Fly King, you was being messy when you told King Payne about what David said about the whole he had to pay $3 extra thing. You were being messy. Like I would listen, for me, I would love y'all more than I already do if y'all would just stand in the shade that y'all throw. You were being messy. Own it. Yeah, girl, I was being messy as hell. He said it, and I just wanted to bring it up in the moment. Because you're trying to act like, oh, well, no, that wasn't what I said it. I said it because I know how you feel about friendships and da 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 da. Fly King got stop that shit, girl. Moving on. King Payne says that Javante was also there, so he doesn't know why he acted like he wasn't, because he was. I mean, listen, King Payne, maybe so. But we don't know nothing about Javante to really care like that. No tea, no shade. And then plus Javante was not the main attraction. Like I understand what you're saying, but Javante was not the main attraction. Even if he was there. I mean, we really don't give a damn like that. No shade. But it's like you kept trying to hammer that on to be a thing. And it's like, I mean, okay, even if he was there, you get my drift? Like, even if he was there, okay? Like it don't hit the same. That's the point I'm trying to make. Moving on. David brings his USC ID, his diploma from Phoenix University to prove himself. And I'm glad that he did that because there's a lot of accusations being thrown at him. So I'm glad that he had the foresight and the fortitude enough to be like, look, I don't mind bringing my diploma. I don't mind bringing a hard copy of my ID. And a lot, and some, I can't think of who it was. I think it was Pretty Boy Reed who came under the comments that was like, well, he could fake this, that thing, and the other. You're not gonna fake a school ID like that. Maybe you can where y'all from, but I just don't necessarily see David going through the trouble of doing that just to prove he went to school. That's just me. That's just my opinion. All right. I applaud David for coming up here and telling the girls, no, I did this, I did that. This is what I got to prove it. If it's not enough for y'all, I don't know what to tell y'all. Moving on. Maybe see Holiday. So Trey Howard meets up with David, and that was basically the end of the episode. Like I said last night, David is a male version of Kenya Bell from Basketball Wives because he knows how to keep his composure. Even though he kept saying that he was unstable and blah blah blah, and I believe what he say, but he definitely knows how to keep his composure. Because what Trey Howard tried to expose him with, while it would have pissed off a whole bunch of other people and it would have made the situation a lot bigger than what it was, David stayed there calm, cool, collected as a cucumber. Now, David, I wish you would have done that down to the icon brunch. But I can appreciate how you not finna show your ass down to the damn, was it the college campus? Is that where y'all went to do this shit at? And then Trey Howard, you coming up here with all of these mug shots and this, that thing, and the other. A lot of y'all girls love to come up here with props. And I mean, I suppose I really didn't give it that much because it's like I said, that's somebody's past. If this was some shit that was still going on, if this was still going on in 2026, then yeah, that would have been one thing. But if it's old and that's not his life anymore, I mean, you really can't hurt him with that. And that's the thing that a lot of people have to understand. When a person has gotten over their past, yeah, that was me, I did that, but this is me now. You really can't hurt them. with shit that they done did in their past. You really can't hurt them with showing old mug shots and this, that thing, and the other. I mean, I get it. It was for the shock value, the awe value, the aha moment, the gas moment, and stuff like that. And I get that. But when that's somebody's past and they're over that, it don't hurt them. The only thing they could do is stand up in it and move the hell on. I don't know. Like the whole situation between David and Trey Howard it's confusing. It's confusing on both sides. Um, I believe that the truth is somewhere on both sides. I do. I believe it's some falsehoods on both sides. But I hope this isn't a Trey Howard versus David all season. I really don't. I hope that ain't what it's gonna be all season. But that's pretty much it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I'm tired. I'm sorry I wasn't how it was the last time, but I did not feel like doing this tomorrow because I already got to do Bell. I got to catch up with Bell Collective. I'm gonna do Married at First Sight. Plus, I got Hard to Hustle Houston. Like I plan on doing all of that tomorrow, and I just wanted to get this off my bucket list. Okay. The episode was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed the episode. Confessionals was great. Everybody looks good. I can't wait to learn more about the new people like Javante and Loso and Rahm. I really want to know more about Rahm because I like him thus far. Pretty Boy Rock, I think his name is. I can't wait to learn more about everybody, and I hope we do learn more about everybody. I hope we just don't focus on David versus Trey. I really hope we get to see something from everybody. That I hope Chasing LA. I hope. But anywho, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more, girl. I'm tired. I ain't got nothing else left in the tank to give y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the few little people that came here. I totally appreciate that. Hopefully, I will see a lot more of y'all tomorrow for Bell Collective Catch Up and Married at First Sight. I am going to do that. I don't know if that's going to be pre-recorded or live. I'll make up my mind. And also Hard to Hustle Houston. That's tomorrow. And that one gonna be real good. So make sure that y'all are there for that. But I love y'all. I love on y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. And may the Lord watch between me and thee while we absent one from another. Amen. Bye.